You believe that children are being abused by pedophiles in Hollywood.
Absolutely.
So why are you sitting down talking to me? Why aren't you sitting down with the police right now?
I've told the police. In fact, if anybody wants to go back to 1993 when I was interviewed by the Santa Barbara Police Department, I sat there and I gave them the names. They're on record. They have all of this information.
That's insane thinking. I'm paranoid. I imagined that stuff. That couldn't be the reason for why so-and-so was acting like. Could it? And then you find out later on the track that you are exactly on track with a lot of this stuff.
A matter of human hunting. And when a mind control slave such as myself was stripped of clothes and turned loose in the woods, I was then hunted by George Bush, Dick Cheney, and Bill Clinton.
I'm saying that there are people that were the people that did this to both me and Corey that are still working, they're still out there, and they're some of the richest, most powerful people in this business.
And they are.
And they do not want me saying what I'm saying right now.
Are you saying that they're pedophiles?
Yes.
And that they're still in this business?
Yeah.
¡Comieron humanos! ¡Asquerosidad! ¡Comieron humanos! Yo no estaba enterada de nada. Que había, o sea, de los asesinatos sí, pero que habían comido humanos. ¡Humanos! Fuera la carne humana.
After being pushed out of Hollywood for years, Mel Gibson has suddenly returned to the spotlight after old clips of him speaking about the industry and Epstein from the 1990s spread across the internet. Many people never expected him to appear as the hero in this situation because of the serious scandals tied to his name. Still, while he has made mistakes, he does not appear to be one of the criminals listed in those files. Rumors claim that his refusal to take part in certain secret activities may be the real reason his career disappeared. He warned audiences repeatedly and even helped create the film Sound of Freedom, which was meant to reveal hidden truths, and now events seem clearer. What the movie showed was disturbing, yet reality appears even darker. As most people know, Epstein became the top topic online after the DOJ released more than 3 million documents, including thousands of videos and photos allegedly showing powerful figures harming women. Reports say these records are not complete, and some evidence remains sealed because of how explosive it could be. The documents allegedly included footage of young girls being chased by Epstein and adult men while barely clothed, along with images too graphic to describe. No one knows exactly what happened to them, but it is obvious nothing good was involved. In one email attributed to Epstein, he compared people to shrimp, saying you discard the head and keep the body, a line that shocked many readers. So far, no additional major arrests have occurred beyond Epstein, leading some to speculate about what truly happened to him, while Ghislaine Maxwell serves time in a facility many describe as unusually comfortable. There were also reports that Epstein purchased a large amount of sulfuric acid in 2018, a substance known to destroy materials completely, though its intended use was never proven. For someone with his history, such details only deepen public suspicion. Interestingly, the purchase reportedly happened the same day federal investigators opened a new case involving him. During renewed discussions, Mel Gibson's name resurfaced, surprising those who once believed media portrayals that painted him as the villain. Many remember that in 2004 he independently financed The Passion of the Christ after studios refused support, reportedly due to concerns about religious themes. Despite its success, he later faced accusations of anti-Semitism, which further damaged his reputation. Recently, an older video reappeared showing Mel describing disturbing behavior he claimed to witness when he entered the industry at age 25. At the time, major outlets labeled him unstable, even though some now connect his remarks to details found in the Epstein revelations. Long before cancel culture became common, his career suffered, and few studios would collaborate with him until his religious film restored some relevance. Because no company backed the project, he used his own money to produce it, strengthening the belief among some supporters that Hollywood resists certain messages.
You know, I had a whole bunch of weird paranoid suspicions about what the hell was going on because there was a lot of stuff I couldn't understand.
Right.
And nobody was really bothering to explain it to me.
They don't.
And I formed a bunch of opinions about the town and about the people in it that were like, surely that couldn't be, because the whole place can't be like, Weird Town, where the stranger wanders in and all the people are in the bar and they all shut up when he looks at them and they tell you don't go into the house on the hill, and it's like that. And then you go away and you think, no, I was wrong. I mean, that's insane thinking. I'm paranoid. I imagined that stuff. That couldn't be the reason for why so-and-so was acting like, could it? And then you find out later on the track that you are exactly on track with a lot of this stuff. Not specifically on track, but that you could, that some of your worst nightmares were real.
And the story continues. After Mel was sidelined by powerful executives, some believe the industry promoted actors they considered easier to influence. One of them was Jim Caviezel, who portrayed Jesus in The Passion of the Christ. What exactly happened behind closed doors is unclear, but Jim later suggested he witnessed troubling behavior within Hollywood circles. Eventually, Mel Gibson and Jim Caviezel worked together on The Sound of Freedom, a movie aimed at highlighting child trafficking. Mel supported the production, while Jim starred in and helped promote the film. Made on a modest budget of about $14.5 million, it unexpectedly earned more than $250 million worldwide and focused on rescuing children from exploitation. The story begins in Honduras, where a struggling father, Roberto Aguilar, is deceived by a woman posing as a talent scout who promises modeling opportunities for his children, Miguel and Rocio. Instead, the children are kidnapped and sold into trafficking networks. Jim's character tracks down offenders, frees Miguel, and learns that Rocio remains captive in Colombia. Determined to save her despite official limits on foreign missions, he leaves his government job and partners with contacts, including a former cartel accountant nicknamed Vampiro. Together, they stage an undercover operation in Cartagena, pretending to be wealthy buyers to uncover a larger trafficking ring. When the movie first premiered, many viewers treated it as a dramatic thriller. After the Epstein revelations, however, some audiences began drawing parallels between the film's themes and real-world accusations. Online reactions were divided, with some users expressing horror at details in the files, and others recalling Mel's past statements about hidden corruption. Critics also noted that Mel had previously spoken about conspiracies, while supporters argued that recent events made his warnings seem less extreme. Now people continued debating whether his early comments about Epstein were ahead of their time, and whether this renewed attention could restore his standing in Hollywood.